Hi guys, so I'm starting on time. That's a shocker. Okay, so tonight on Spooky Friday, our last Spooky Friday, which I'm kind of bummed, but it's okay. I'll think of something else to do next Friday. But for now, we are doing our mummy, our cartoon mummy, because a regular mummy, like seriously, just wrap myself in toilet paper. Anyhow, so we're going to be doing a really fun mummy, and I wanted to do it with I wanted to do it primarily being like my skin being blue and orange being the wrapping. I know that sounds kind of funky, but I think it'll look cool. So I am going to set up this thingy, this doohickey of mine, and see if I can get this, to come up live and show comments. Cool. Okay, so we're all set. All right. So what we're going to do, and it's something that we've done before. Ooh, sorry. Do you see the sleeping puppy behind me? Isn't she cute? She fell asleep. Anywho, so what we're going to do is we're going to take one of our fat brushes. We're going to get it wet. And we're going to wipe it off. Make sure you always have a drop towel to dab, dab, dab with. And now we're going to get one of our handy sponges. We're going to spritz it. So we are going to sponge on almost everything because I feel like that's the only way to get this all done with a good amount of time. So let's get started. I'm going to sponge the skin first. So we're going to load up, and this will give us a chance to wipe anything that's in the way of where I want my wrappings. But I think the blue skin would look really cool. Which all we would need is a sponge and just swipe. So I'm just generously loading my sponge. And I'm getting my brush wet and dipping it back. And because this is a flat brush, we're going back and forth. So I know I didn't say this. I don't think I said this, but I'm, again, spacey today. This is Curvy Heart face painting on Spooky Friday night, and we are doing a mummy. I stinking love the mummy movies. Brendan Fraser. Oh my goodness gracious. That is like my all-time go-to movie whenever I'm feeling sick or sad. Anything. Any reason to watch that movie. Oh, he makes me so happy. Okay, so I'm going to have a stripe going down this way. Actually, we're going to take one of our littler guys. We're going to do outline so I kind of roughly know where I want everything because I have a plan, but if I don't execute it, what's the point of a plan? Okay, so we are going to have this exposed right here. I have this exposed right here, the blue, and right here. And then we're going to have this part exposed. Get my brush wet. It's just so I know where I'm needing to sponge. And then we are going to cut this off right there. And then there's going to be another, so this one's going to come down. Right there, so we're going to have, this is going to be exposed skin. Right there. And this is wrapping around, so all of right here is going, I think, so this is going to come down. I know it looks funny. It looks totally funny to me. But I have faith that this will look pretty good. Okay, so this guy, we're going to continue this guy down here. We're going to cut him right here. And then this guy is going to come across the nose. So we're going to go from here to here. Load up my brush a little bit. And then he's going to go there. There's going to be a guy here. And okay. So this and right here are all going to be exposed. So this guy, my eye, right here, that's all that needs to be sponged. So we need to remember that. We're going to re-spritz our phone, or our spongies. Alright, let's try this out. Alright, so we are going to sponge the hairline. And if you don't want to sponge, you don't have to. I just don't like... It's not difficult, but I feel when you sponge, it comes off a little bit more evenly, I guess. But we'll see. I might switch to a painting because I'm not digging this. Yeah, we're just going to switch to a brush. F this. Okay, so we're going to take our brush and we're just going to swipe, 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 swipe. So it's always applied a lot thicker when you use a brush. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. I'm going to grab from the corner here and pull up. So for this, because I have such sharp angles, Yay, you made it, Jessica! So because it has such sharp angles, I want to make sure that I use an angled brush. So that way it's not, I'm not having any issues with missing my angles. So I did get my brush a little too wet, so I'm having to drain some of the extra liquid. Now let's get back to what we're doing. I'm going to go across the forehead. It's a little wet because of the sponge, which I'm really bummed that didn't work out, but hey, gotta roll with the punches, right? Alright, so we're gonna do the eye. In this part, we can brush on and then go back over. I think one of the sides, we're doing the blue, but the thing is that we're gonna have one of the eyeballs popping out, which I think is this one. So the eye itself is going to be blacked out, but you always want to have like a base anyways. So let's get this guy going. Get as close as you need to. Okay, so I'm going to get that a little bit wetter. And I'm going to work it back and forth. Because all flat brushes, you need to go back and forth. You can't go in circles or else you're going to bend your bristles. No one wants that. So now we're going to paint our upper lip and our chin. So I'm just grabbing and I'm pulling. Extending because I went too far. Beautiful color. I feel like a blue man. I'm so excited for tomorrow. I have a yard sale that I'm going to be doing. And then, of course, it's Halloween. And it's really funny. In my house, we're making barbecue meatballs. And then someone else is bringing pizza that we're cooking in the oven. And then my boyfriend's mom is making lasagna. So we're literally going to be having a little bit of everything. It's going to be smorgasbord. Alright. And I cannot wait to take photos. Oh no! Look, that's what happens when you have too much water on your brush. But yeah, we're having a little bit of everything. But me and the kids and my boyfriend and his sister are all dressing up as superheroes. I hate this part. So that's gonna be fun. I always like pulling away from the line, not down to it. But in this case, you're okay. Oh, I know, you're such a big bad doggy. I'm not a cat person, but I would imagine that that'd be a good reason to have a cat. She gets scared of her reflection and she thinks it's something, anything else. It's so funny. Okay, so if we have more blue to touch up later, we will. Right now, I'm pretty happy with this, and we can get started on our wrappings. So I'm gonna, because we're just going to be doing the brushes, I'm just gonna grab my big fat round brush, this guy, and we're gonna get our orange. So I'm not gonna dip this in my brush into the water because the water is already dyed blue, and I think I'm tasting the blue, but hey. So I like using this brush sometimes. If I'm doing more sharp angles, I like to use an angled brush. But for this, I like using because, I don't know, it's fun. So we're trying not to touch the blue. Oh, I know, you're such a big bad dog. But, oh well. Anthony is watching with me. He says hi. Hi, Anthony. Oh, Erica. Yeah, I know, Bella, right? Okay. And we're going to go up. Yeah, so I'm going to be Wonder Woman, hence my nails. You see my nails? Aren't that cute? I loved it. And Ricky's going to be Superman. And our niece is going to be Wonder Girl. And the boys are going to be Joker, Batman, and Robin. And Ricky's sister is going to be, she bought a Robin t-shirt, which is super cute. Yeska and Anthony, what are you guys going to be for Halloween? Or did you guys save money this year by not buying costumes? Alright, so now we're going to work towards the forehead. We're going to outline everything. But, you know, you can always get all up in the hairline. I wanted to show you guys something. So as soon as I'm done and my face still needs to dry, I'll show you what I bought. Or I had Ricky buy for me. So excited about it. Right now I feel like I'm a piece of geometric art. Abstract art. It's kind of weird looking. Maybe I should have gone with more traditional colors. And so we're going to go from here and we're pulling down like so. And then because we have hairy eyebrows, we're going to go up instead of down. Work with the hairy eyebrows, people. With the hairy eyebrows. Anthony says he's going to be a... That's okay. Ricky's always a coconut. Get it. A chocolate marshmallow. Oh, I'm sending you guys chocolate marshmallows. Just saying. Alright. Alright. Now this part right by the nose is a little tricky. So that's a good thing. This is a rounded flat brush. Rounded, put that area, and you just pull. Then we have the lip area. And then get all up in that nostrils. Erica, where did you get your nails at? I did them. You should check out your besties. You should, Erica, you should message your bestie and ask her to show her nails. We did the exact same things. Okay, so this is done. We're letting it dry and set because right now it's super stiff. Where is it? Ah, look at what I bought. It's a Groot. Isn't he cute? I love him so much. Came in a 4-pack off of Amazon. But I just love how you're like this. So I have to have my little trinkets. They make me so happy. Okay, so we have most of this done already. And no, it doesn't look anything like what it's supposed to be. But that's okay. We're going to get through this. So, because I want to do an eyeball, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our Q-tips and I'm going to spritz it with water. And I'm going to find semi-clean fingers. So we're going to have the eyeball fall from this eye. So I'm just going to find it here and I'm going to pull down. See how much work that is? It's very, very simple. And I'm going to have that. This is all going to be black. So we're just making that. And then we are just going to clean up a nice big circle. And we're going to spritz the other side. Make sure it's a little soaking wet, because then it's a little bit easier to wipe clean. Because once this dries off, like, it's pretty solid unless you add water. Alright. So we have our area for our eyeball clear. You can see. I saw them. She showed me. She was super excited. Cool. Alright. We're gonna make sure it's actually wiped off. Which it's not. Let me see. Where's my other Q-tips? I want to make sure this area is super, 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 super clean, because if not, the orange is going to turn the white yellow. I'm trying to go for a realistic eye because I don't have any cool colored contacts. There we go. Any cool colored contacts. So everything's going, I want to try to match this eye. So, but with that, I need to, yes, I did my own nails. I want this eye to be a little bit like a droopy eye. So we're going to grab from here and we're just going to follow our tired eye area. So if you remember the zombie, I did like the same thing. And I'm not too worried about cleaning this up too much because it's going to be hot pink. But, so if you notice, it's like going to be pretty clear on where I'm going to put the new colors. So with that, my face is almost completely dry. We are going to get Zoet, a clean paintbrush, and because if you look at my water, it's all gross. So I want my white to be white. So we're going to spritz this completely, and we're just going to take our brush and go around. So if you guys are curious, I only use, unless you watch my videos all the time or you know me, I only use water-based face paints because I believe that I like the fact that I can just add soap and water and have it be done. I don't like the idea of oil or the waxy face paints only because, I don't know, I just like the idea of soap and water. Alright. So, it's turning a little bit yellow, but it's okay. It's okay. My eye isn't completely white anyways. Alright. There's our droopy eyeball. Now we're going to move our white back, and we are going to find our hot pink. And we are going to mix it in. I didn't clean off my brush because I like it. I want it to be a little bit on the lighter pink side because it might turn a wee bit purple because it's next to the blue. So I'm just spiraling my brush on the side of the thing. Now I'm kind of worried that it's going to be too wet. It's really not, but I like that pink. So we're just going to take this and go right under the eye, right here. This mummy, someone grabbed the Book of the Damned or whatever and woke it up. And now he's looking for his mummy. Get it? Mummy woken up looking for his mummy. Alright, so we're going to probably have to do 2 coats on this, but it's okay. Alright, so we're going to wash that brush. I want to continue using the same brush. So I just rinsed, and now I'm grabbing the teal. Because I don't know about y'all, but I imagine that my eye socket is not pink. It totally is pink. But I wanted to add another set of colors. Do you remember Shark Boy from high school? Shark Boy. No, I don't. Should I? Alright, so here's my eye socket. I'm just doing like little veins. Ooh, I like that. I feel like outlining the sky. Why? Because why not? Alright, I might do some more with this guy later, but right now we're good. The guy with the braces and the long hair, you said looked like a shark. No, I don't remember. You're gonna have to look up an old yearbook or DM me his name later so I can look at one of my old yearbooks. Shark. I don't know. I just remember having braces in high school and singing the Nelly song, Grills. That cracks me up. Did you buy a nail set or do them freestyle? I just love it. I actually bought vinyl nail stickers. So I painted the nails, did a dry like a super dry coat, and then I applied the vinyl a star sticker on it, and then I sponged mine so they're not like super clear. I don't know if you can see that. But when I did Elizabeth's, I painted them on super thick and then peeled the vinyl off. So hers turned out a little bit better than mine. But yeah, so I'm going to test out my brown because I have brown eyes. Just going to brush it with a little bit of black because I have dark brown eyes. But yeah, so it originally came like that, and then I have these embellishers that are these just these like knob little round circles on like pen type things where it allows me to push, and I did the W freehand. All right, so now we're painting on the eye. Not the pupil, but the iris, I think that's called. So it's very, very dry. So I'm going to be spritzing it again because I don't like working with dry paint. It's too tacky and it pulls your skin. Alright, now it's a little too wet, but it's okay. You just dab, 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 dab. Alright, and okay, so I'm going to do the bottom of this eye, my iris, the actual iris part, or not the iris, the pupil part black. Alright, so let me look at my mummy. Alright, well let's start with painting my eye black. Normally I like to save that for the end, but right now, why not? So I'm just getting my brush. I like to use the same brushes over and over and over again. And we're just covering this guy. So we are going to just, when my eye is open, We're going to go like that and like this. You can close your eyes. Probably preferred if you didn't paint your actual eye. There's a mosquito. Alright. There. Okay. So now we're going to, let's do this little guy right here. Like that. And I'm gonna need to get my smaller detail brush to do the other guy. But I'm not gonna get my super tiny detail brush. I'm gonna get this one. I don't know if you can see that guy. So we're gonna take our spritzer and actually, where's our whimsical one? Oh no! I don't know where I misplaced my whimsical brush. This is a sad day. I just had it earlier. Oh no! Ah, there it is. Okay. Alright, I'm about to say. So we're gonna use this to just to outline the eye real quick. So we're gonna bring this guy on down. I always keep my black extra wet. So that way, it's a lot easier to work with. Alright, and I did this one a little funky, if you can tell, because I'm being blinded by the light. So we're gonna have a thick outline of this eye socket right here. But that's okay, because it's a cartoon eye. So we're just gonna, alright, it's okay. Do you remember you got tackled by Nicole during PE? Thank you so much for memory lane, Jessica. Yes, I do. Do you want to enlighten everyone on how you and I became friends? Have you told that one to your boyfriend yet? Every time I tell people the story, they go, and you still talk to her? Alright, I'm going to do a couple of lines. I'm going to go... Oh my gosh, I like this brush and I hate this brush. That's why I call it the whimsical brush. So we're going to go right here and we're going to... Well, that's as good as that's gonna get. Alright, we're gonna outline this eye right here. Touch that up. There we go. That's a little straighter. Okay. Now, I don't want to do the lines like this. I think I'm going to take the teal later on and do that. But right now, I'm going to take this brush and get it nice and moist. And we're going to go in with black and start outlining our wraps. So this guy across the top is going to be like this. Erica, haha, tell stories about my BFF. Freshman year, and most of our high school, because our names we're close, I'm B and she's C. Her locker was right above mine. But I won't tell that part. If she wants to tell that part, I'll let her tell that part. But yes. So we're going to do that. We did that. We are going to take this and we're going to go down. This one, I'm going to go down. I'm going to grab the cheek. This guy comes down all the way across. He goes under. So let's just finish this eye socket, or this wrap right here in the center first, and then we'll continue on. You can say, I don't want to say it, because then I sound sad. But it's only because I have an understanding and loving heart. And I'm a very forgiving soul. And it didn't happen once, but it happened twice. Oh my gosh. I remember what Desiree used to say after it. Okay, I'll just say it. So Jessica, she had a locker above me or below me, I can't remember which. And we were talking one day, and I think she was testing out like how far she can push my buttons. And we were talking, all of a sudden she goes, and spit on my glasses. I was so mad. I was like, what just happened? And then I started laughing. It was so ridiculous that I started laughing. I cannot believe someone actually spit in my face. And she was shocked. She was like waiting for me to do something. All I could do was laugh. And then a year later, it happened again. And it was in choir class, and Desiree witnessed it, and Desiree was like, and then after a few days after that, she goes, Kimber, and it turned into a big joke. Needless to say, that didn't happen again, but I don't know. I just have a very forgiving heart, and I kind of thought it was really funny. So, okay, so I want this guy to come down here. He's going to come down here. And then this guy is coming down here. So bad. You or me? Or did I just tell it bad? And for the record, you were the only person to ever do that to me. Still to this day, I think it's funny. Let me see. There. Alright, so this guy comes down here. And this guy goes up here. So I kind of have that wrap ending right there, which I'm okay with. And then this guy continues because the roundness of my face, that's just how it worked out. So we're going to continue the guy from up here all the way down to the eyeball. I'm going to go across the nose. Oh my gee. Anthony here, I would have flicked her. It's okay. We were a weird bunch. There was one of us who was a senior, I think when we were sophomores. And she thought it was hysterical to take hair from her hairbrush and cut it and put it in an envelope and make it look like her short and curlies, and says, I love you this much, Merry Christmas. That was one of the grossest Christmas things we ever did. Okay, so there's that, and there's this guy on it across his chin. Right now, we're just filling in the spots. The wipers, get it? Because I wear glasses all the time. I only wear contacts for this or on special occasions, which there really aren't that much anymore. So I'm going to have this guy come across here. But yes, Anthony, if I was thinking and had more confidence in myself, I probably would have smacked her, punched her in her lunchbox. Or litter box, as you say. Lunchbox, that sounds weird. There's a place here called Lunchbox, and it's a waxing place for all women's bits and pieces. Jessica, remember when Myra put hair in... That's what I just said, silly. She put it in a Ziploc baggie, and she gave it to us as in envelopes for a Christmas present, which was super weird. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna have this guy come down here, and this guy like that. Okay, so I believe we have all of our lines done. So what I was going to do now is I was going to take my fan brush, this guy, and I was just going to brush the top of my black. And then if you see, it's a little too dark, but we'll see. Because I kind of want it to be weathered like that. So we're following in the directions of where the wrap is going. So this guy got to go this way. And this guy got to go this way. Yeah, no, in high school was interesting. I would totally do high school all over again. I had really good friends, and it was fun. I didn't have a horrible high school experience, but I think one of the reasons why Jessica thought she could spit in my face was because for the first 2 weeks, I kept having to have the principal help me unlock my locker because I never had to deal with locker combinations before. Which A, was kind of embarrassing, but B, I'm the kind of person that didn't really care. If someone made fun of me because of it, I'd be like, fine, teach me. Okay, so I just brushed all of my wraps. I might add a couple more dark lines like that. I guess if I was doing a wooden, Pinocchio, oh my gosh, a Pinocchio would be so much fun. We could use this to make wood because it kind of looks like wood. Brush that tip of my nose. I kind of ruined it. Alright. So there's that. Let's touch up that eyelid right there. Okay, so I'm going to take my towel because it's cold and my nose is a little runny. And I'm going to take this one because I really like this color on the blue. And we're going to take this one and we're going to clean it off really nicely. I'm going to take our spritzer. No, me and Jessica had a great. Aha! I caught you. No, I didn't. I thought I caught a mosquito, but I didn't. No, we had a great time. I remember Jessica and Grace went to our homecoming as dead Daddy Yankee fans, which I thought was kind of cute. Except, in our area, people didn't really know who Daddy Yankee was, but Jessica was obsessed with Daddy Yankee. Her screensaver on her little flip phone was Daddy Yankee. I think mine was of Panic at the Disco or something. So, I'm just painting this across my lips. Purse those lips. Okay, and then, oh, and I went as Gangster Jesus. And I look so much like a guy because I took eyeliner and I drew on my beard before I even know I like doing this stuff. My English teacher thought I was his brother-in-law, which was really funny. And my brother went as Gangster Tigger. Yep, Nathan was Tigger. I stole Nathan's clothes, and Nathan, yeah, it was great. One of my all-time favorite pictures of me and him together is from that dance. So I'm assuming like a mummy has their mouth stitched shut. So we're gonna leave that. I'm gonna take my whimsical brush, which is a love-hate relationship right now, and we are going to take the white and we are going to outline this part, because this part seems kind of like it's lacking luster, I guess is the only way I can describe it. Flip phone, haha man, right? Oh my gosh, I thought it was so cool because I had a razor. You know those. Not the cell phone razor, silly goose. Alright, so we are just going to do an outline of these stitches to outline, to highlight them. Okay, and I'm still winding up because a feeling that I want this guy to be white. Well, highlighting, because I mean it should be gooey. I'm going to put a dot right there, because you see I have a dot right here. Ooh, that was really close. And I'd put a little highlight on the pink, because why not? And then, I don't know. Anything else you guys can think of? Because, I mean, it kind of stinks that I'm almost done. I want my mummy. Maybe I'll just outline his eye very lightly. Or thickly. Because I have a problem with thick lines. Because black got lost in the navy. Oops. It's okay. You can fix that. You wanna know how we're gonna fix that? We're gonna take our handy little Q-tip guide that we used earlier to wipe off the blue, and we're gonna get it wet, and we're gonna put more blue paint on it, and we are just gonna dab, 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 dab. Okay. All right. I think that's it. I think we're done here. Let's see. Yeah, it's about that time. All right. So here's our mummy, people. Does it look like my eyeball? Not really. But I wanted to be cartoony and fun. So I'm happy with it. I hope you guys are happy with it. And thank you very much for joining me tonight. This is a lot of communication, which I always love, back and forth. But yeah, so I'm missing my eyeball. I think that's kind of cool. See, get it? Because my eye is missing from the socket. Okay, well, I might end the night watching a zombie, or not a zombie, but a mummy movie. But I hope you guys enjoy your Halloween tomorrow, and I'm going to be posting pictures of my costume, which lacks face paint though. But oh well. So, yay! All right. Well, you guys have a great night, and thanks again. Bye-bye.